Smith. Alice, it's been a long time. It's good to see you. Alice, so you know, is a registered dietitian and the owner of Alice Approved. She gives us a lot of mindful tips about cooking and what we should eat and not eat. And now the summer season is upon us. Alice, good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here and I love this topic.
I'm sure you do. So we got cookouts coming up this weekend. You always recommend prepping ahead and keeping it simple. Why is that?
Yes, so you don't want to have a cookout and have friends and family over on Monday and be in and out of the kitchen just trying to make sure everything is prepared and ready and it's correct. It's how you want it to be. So definitely plan ahead and then just keep it simple. So it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be super simple with just grilling meat, with having lots of veggie options, with having fresh produce, with having fresh fruit, but really just trying to think outside of the box. So how can we add more variety, more diversity? How can we make our cookouts a little healthier than just your normal, hot dog, hamburger, chips? How can we add variety, add nutrition, but not add stress? That's key.
And of course, add flavor as well. Alice, what are some food options so that we can vary up the menu?
Yes, absolutely. So think about doing flavor as far as just olive oil, salt and pepper, doing some citrus type marinades, nothing fancy, but then also thinking about adding variety based on who is coming to your cookout, seeing what kind of dietary preferences they have, or if they have any food sensitivities. You have vegans, vegetarians. Should we do portobello mushrooms? Should we do tofu, a veggie burger, or do you even need to offer a gluten-free bun? Is someone in your family or in your friend group, did they need some modifications like that? And just making sure to have those options available.
You know, Alice, one of our favorite meals to grill out during the summer months is grilled meat and grilled veggies. And we're often trying to get a little creative with the veggies in there. Can you offer some other options that people might think they're a little bit outside the box?
Oh, yes. So definitely have veggies available. And if that is grilling your veggies, if you want to roast veggies, even having raw veggies available to snack on, but thinking about putting veggies on skewers. So just you can do mushrooms, bell peppers, you can do onions, squash, zucchini. So throw pretty much any veggie on the grill. Have asparagus, do Brussels sprouts. Make sure there's something green, something colorful. Think about grilling your veggies or even just having raw vegetables available too.
All right, now we hear you have some recipes for us for some side dishes. I am especially excited to learn about this because you're always wondering what can I bring to a meal or a cookout. What are some side dishes?
Yes, so think about adding healthy side dishes, colorful, nutritious side dishes, and I love doing cold salad. So vegetable salad, so doing a cucumber salad, even doing a chickpea salad, broccoli salad. You can do a pasta salad with a healthier pasta option. So think about doing a chickpea pasta, a cauliflower pasta, even a lentil pasta is going to be a great idea, or even a watermelon salad or a 7-layer dip or a 7-layer salad. So just think about how can you add color, how can you add veggies, and just whipping up a salad is going to be super nutritious and it's going to be a great side dish. And I promise everyone will enjoy it. You think, oh, I can't be the one to take something healthy, but I promise everyone will appreciate it.
And one of the recipes, I think, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, Alice, the kale salad. I feel like that especially holds up during these kinds of things because it doesn't wilt the same way as other veggies might.
Exactly. Kale salad is a great addition to your cookout.
Yeah, and it's not embarrassing to bring the kale to a cookout because there's plenty of other options out there for people to eat. Alice. Yeah, Alice, thank you so much for those recipe ideas and all of those different ingredients. We're going to have this all posted on our website later on today, tryatcw.com. But of course, as always, you can get more recommendations from Alice by checking out her website or by giving her a follow on social media at Alice_approved.